Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nana Edna. I do DIY videos, educational videos and lifestyle vlogs. So it is what it is. We are quarantined at home, but learning has to go on. I've come across a few parents, a few teachers who are really not very acquainted with the Google Classroom, and I thought I should give them a few tips on how to make their assignments and create their work on Google Classroom. So if you're new to this channel, kindly consider subscribing to this channel. Remember, I said I am a grade 2 teacher. I teach in Kenya, and I'm a Swahili teacher. I also create content on Kiswahili teacher. So without any further ado, kindly let's get into it. Go to your Google account. You go to your Google account. For example, I've gone to my Google account. Then the next step, what you do, you go at the top here, at the right hand side. Yes, here where there's Google Apps, like that. You scroll down up to where you find the Google Classroom. Actually, sometimes you might find it up here within this area. If it's not here, just continue scrolling down and up to where we have Google Classroom. Then you double click on the Google Classroom and it is going to open. Once the classroom opens, for example, you can see I have grade 3, I have grade 6, class 6, I have grade 2. So those are my classes that I've already created, and you can see I already have students. In grade 2, I have 20 students. In class 6, I have 1 student. There are more students joining later because we are starting our lessons next week on the 4th of May. So I just sent them the link today, this morning, so probably they're going to join later. And in grade 3, I also have a class there. I already have 4 students that have already joined the class. So I'm going to show you how to join the class or to create a class as a teacher. So you go back here on the right hand side. After the Google Apps, there's an addition sign here. You click there. It is written create or join class there. Yes, there. So as a teacher, you're not going to join a class, but you're going to create a class. So you create your class. You click there and then you read through the G Suite for education, decide which Google service their students and that. Then you agree. Once you agree, you continue. Once you continue, you're going to have this tab here that says create class. So you're going to write the name of your class. So I'm going to write, for example, Nana Edna's class. Nana Edna's math class. Let's say it is a math class. Subject is math. You can write maths. And then there is the section, there is the room. So then after that, after you've written, the major thing is to write the name of the class. So I've written there, Nana Edna's math class. Or I can write grade 2 math. And in that order. So I can now go to create. So once you create, you wait for it to create the class. It is still creating. Yes. Now once you create, you're going to go to the class stream. Yes. You're going to be redirected to the class. So this is our Nana Edna's class math. Now here you have an option of changing this theme, the class theme. You can upload a photo or select a theme from the gallery that is already there. For example, I'm going to change and upload a picture. It can be a picture of me, it can be a picture of your. So you can go to the gallery for example, and get from there, or you can upload. I like to upload. For example, I'm going to upload one of the pictures. For example, I'm going to upload my picture there. I click, it's loading, it's uploading the picture. I hope the size is the right size, because if it's tiny it won't accept, but if it's okay then it will accept. So like now this one, now I can crop, I can expand, and then yeah, something like that, just my eyes. And then I come here and say select class theme. So I have selected the class theme, so you can see my picture there. So Nana Edna's math class, Nana Edna's math class. Yes. Now here at the top here you can find the code. This is the code. You can display the code of the class right like that. So you zoom in and then the code comes there. So once you are there, you have already created your class. Now how do you invite your pupils to join the class? How do you get your pupils or your students to join the class? So this is how you make sure that your pupils or your students join the class. There are two options. One, you can invite them via adding their email addresses. So you go to the people, there, the tab people. So you can here, if you have some other co-teachers, you can invite them here, for example, by typing their email address, and then you invite them to the class. If you're not co-teaching, for example, you go and add your students here. So here I'm going to type, for example, the name of my student. So I can type the email address of the student and then invite them down here. Now since I'm not inviting anyone, I was just showing you. Then from there, that is one way of adding your students to your class, to make sure that your students join your class. Njia nyingine unaweza fanya, this is what you can do. You can send the link. You go back to the stream of the class. There is this code here. You make sure that it is well displayed, and then you send this code to the code to your pupils or to your students, and then when they join, they just enter the code. This is the class code. They enter the class code. Once they enter the class code, now they can join the class. So that is about creating a class and inviting your pupils to join you. Now, I want to talk about the classwork tab here. The classwork tab here helps you as a teacher to create work. So when you come at the classwork tab, then there is the create here. You come there, and now you have the assignment. This is where you can create. You have the title, the instructions. You can give the instructions. Then down here we have you can attach a document. Yes, you can create another document. It can be a slide, sheet, drawing, forms, and so forth, and then you send them as assignments. And as you can see here, we have the grading area, we have the points. Now under the points, you can decide to go ungraded, or you decide the points that you want to give. So this is for assessment purposes. And then up here, this is now the name of the teacher. That is the name of the teacher, then all the students. So sometimes you might be having someone that you want to give to a specific child, or a specific pupil, or a specific student. Then now you can, if you're not giving the work to all the students, then you can now come here and you decide who you want that work to go to. So if it is individual, it is individual. If it is the whole class, then all the students. Now here you can set the due date on when you want the work to be submitted. So for example, now here you can set the date. If there is no due date, it is also okay. Then here there is topic, then the rubric. Now here this is for the purposes of grading. You can have your rubric down there. So the rubric will be down there. So that is on the assignment tab. Yes, on the assignment tab. On the assignment tab. And then from there we go back, create. There is quiz assignment. You can create. Now this is whereby you can get the slide where you are going to have your quiz, to create your quiz for your students. And so once you're at the create, the classwork, so you come and create. So you can see this is where you're going to create your work. This is where you're going to give your assignments. So you have the assignment, quiz assignment, question. You can come up with your question, and then the class answers, the materials. This is where you can share video clips. You can share Google Slides. For example, I want to show you, guys, there's a class I did, and I had, let me open another tab there, and then I did some slides. I want to show you the slides that I did. The slides that I did. I just want to open this class, grade 2 here. I want to show you, for example, I did some slides. When I come to classwork, there's some work that I did. I did some slides here, create. So I did some work. So I did math, and this is what I did. For example, now under the topic I said subtraction. Then I wrote, hi everyone, we are starting a new subtraction. Let's start with lesson 1. So I can add, this one is saved for, it's a saved draft. I have not sent the work. So here, what I did, I made some Google slides. As you can see, these are the Google slides that I did. So about subtraction, this is the topic or the substrand that we are going to start. So the first slide, it has the substrand and the topic. Then I have table of contents as the second substrand, as the second slide I mean. Then I have the introductory part, lesson 1 to lesson 10. Then after that, the third slide, I have the key inquiry question, what is to subtract. And then the fourth slide, I have lesson 1, subtracting horizontally. Then this one now I can attach it. I can send it as an attachment to my students to do it as an assignment. You can see it is ready. And then I have another lesson 2, subtracting also horizontally. The first one was subtraction of a 1-digit number with a 1-digit number, and then lesson 2 is subtraction horizontally of 2-digit number with a 1-digit number. And then I have lesson 3 now. I'm just trying to see if the concept has been understood. Now at this time, point in time, I can incorporate some video clips that I've done. So I'll send them as attachments to my students, and they will be able to do that. So if you want to see how I created these slides, kindly subscribe to this channel, give it a thumbs up, and I'll show you how I did my slides. So I'll go back and show you my class. So we are here. So after that, that is the class. I've shown you about the people, how you invite teachers and students to your class, and then the grades. And basically that is it about getting started with Google Class. It is a very, very interactive platform, and it is paperless. You don't need papers, you don't need wazazi wana complain ati itabidi sasa tununue printer. No, you don't have to buy a printer when you go and use Google Classroom. So thank you for watching, and kindly subscribe if you haven't. I hope this video was of great importance. So you've seen how to create your class, how to invite your students or your pupils to your class, and how you create assignment, how you send, and also how you grade. So I hope this was very helpful to you as a teacher. Kindly, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends so that they can know, share with your teacher friends, share with the other parents, share with other students so that they know how to log in and how to go about it. So I'm glad that I was able to guide you through. If you want to see how I created the slides, kindly make sure that you subscribe, and in our next video I'm going to show you how to make the Google slides and how to use them in an easy way. Kindly consider subscribing, and always feed your dreams and starve your fears. Bye! Yeah.